Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. Today I will be restaining an old farmhouse table, turning it from old and weathered into something new and exciting for my breakfast eating area. So I have here an orbital sander and I am using a 120 grit sandpaper. I'm going to start off low and then work my way higher. And one thing to remember, you always want to go with the grain. So if the grain is going this way, you want to make sure that you are sanding with the grain. Here's what it's looking like so far. As you can tell, I've got half of it sanded. It's quite a bit of work. I still have to do the other half, but it's coming along. The stain came up pretty well. So once your table is completely sanded down, you're going to want to go through with a damp rag, wipe off all of the dust and debris from your sanding. I've already started. Okay, so now that my table has had a chance to dry, it's time to stain. But before I start, I'm gonna put on a water-based pre-stain wood conditioner. Basically, it's gonna help prevent blotchiness. It's going to make it so that the stain goes on a little bit smoother and doesn't soak up in some areas more than others. The stain that I chose is Jacobine, so it's gonna be kind of a dark, rich finish. Which I think is going to look really, really good. And this, just to go back to the wood conditioner, I went for water-based. You can do water-based or oil-based, but whatever you start with, you want to make sure you finish with. And I want to finish off with a water-based polyurethane because I think that will help with yellowing. So because I'm starting with the water-based wood conditioner, then I will finish with a water-based polyurethane. So when you're done applying your wood conditioner, leave it on for about 5 minutes. And then you might want to go through with a clean rag and just wipe off any excess that you see. You don't want to let it just sit there and dry on the table. So now I'm just going to wait for it to dry and then I'll be able to put on my stain. It's time to stain. My wood conditioner is now dry and it is ready and prepped for my stain, my Jacobine Minwax stain. I've got my pretty brush here and I am ready to go. Okay, as you can see, I've already started painting on my stain. It's a very dark color. It's a little darker than I was anticipating. I have to see how this is going to turn out. I'm going to go ahead and paint the rest of this right now. I'm gonna go through and wipe off any of the excess stain. I don't want it to be too dark, so I definitely want to get that stain off before it sits too long. Okay, so this is day 2 of my DIY table makeover. What you're looking at here is the table with the second coat of stain. I did this last night, so it should be about dry now, and I can go ahead and start putting on my polyurethane to kind of seal it and just finish it off. If you look, you can see here's a bench that I haven't done yet that has the old color of the wood and then compared to the new color, and I love this new color, this new stain. This Jocko bean turned out really, really nice. I was planning on painting the bottom and doing the chalk paint. However, now that it's done, I really, really kind of like the black legs, so I may end up keeping the black legs and just touching up that black paint. But I really like the contrast of the wood top table with the black legs. So that is the plan. I still have all the chairs to do and the polyurethane to put on.
What you are looking at here is the finished product of my DIY table makeover. After about 3 coats of polyurethane, this is the finished product. As you can see, I did stain all the chairs as well, and they turned out really great. I paired a love seat with the table to contrast a little bit. This is a picture of my kitchen table before the makeover. Notice all of the scratches and scuff marks from years of use. And here is my beautiful table finished after the makeover. I love how it turned out, and I love the color of the stain. Now you too can go and update your table. Happy DIYing!